Alexa, play my favorites, shuffle mode. Alexa, turn it up. Alexa, turn it up. Good evening, friends. We're gonna make shit. You ever wanted to make your own skincare? We're gonna make your own skincare. I'm gonna show you how to do it. Especially with winter coming, knowing how to do it. Hey, Cindy, how are you? Thanks for joining. Gonna make all kinds of good stuff, or at least talk about it. Make at least a good hyaluronic acid. So what is hyaluronic acid? It holds the moisture into your face. Alexa, turn it down. It holds the moisture in your face. So it's really good all year round, but it's something that I like to be able to make in the winter time. And I'm going to show you how to do it. You can buy this stuff at the store. You can buy hyaluronic acid already made if you want. And you're going to pay a decent amount of money for it, whereas you can have the ingredients to make it yourself on stock and cut down your costs, and you're getting 100% natural. No additives whatsoever with it. So if anybody ever used hyaluronic acid before? And I know the word acid sometimes scares people, but it's not actual acid. It's something that our body actually makes. It's in foods. And it's really good to use with the vitamin C. So, hi, Cindy Lou Who. Thanks for joining. But it's good paired with the vitamin C. And I am all out of my vitamin C crystals. But you can get those on Amazon 100% pure. That are not only good topically, but you can also use them internally. So, and they're 100% natural. It's good when you're sick, and you know, when you're sick, you sometimes get some nausea, and orange juice just isn't the thing. So the flakes come in very handy. It's something good to have in your house during the wintertime. So let me introduce myself first of all. I don't know if you're new to watching me, viewing, but please follow, watch some of my videos. I am an herbalist. I received my certificate for herbalism through Cornell University. I also have my bachelor's in agriculture, and I also minored in horticulture. Kind of got off track. I looked at zeolite. It is good. It is good. And I also mentored under a veterinarian who was an herbalist, an actual veterinarian, went to school for it, but he was an herbalist and eventually went on to get his naturopath license and started treating patients. So it was very interesting. I learned a lot from him. He's still my mentor to this day, and it's great. But yes, zeolite, if you're doing a cleanse, it's a good remover of those dead parasites. It is good in that way, and it does cleanse the body. So hyaluronic acid's very good for our skin. If you find a food grade, which is what I am using, you can also ingest this. As I mentioned, hyaluronic acid is found in foods also. Are you just taking zeolite as a wellness option? Is that what you're doing with it? I guess I should have asked that first. What are you using? What is your goal that you want with it? And I can let you know my thoughts on it. So you can get food grade hyaluronic acid powder, and that is what I have here today, but it's also good topically. So it is the Pure brand. If you follow me, you can look on my Amazon storefront. Hi Carol, how are you? Thanks for joining. I'm glad you found me. Yay! Well, we're making our own hyaluronic acid tonight. So I'm glad you joined. You'll get to check it out. But in my Amazon storefront, people talk about your TikToks. They talk about mine? Really? That's cool. I hope it's all good stuff. Hey, truck girl. Thanks for joining. You got to see me a few times today, huh? Shoot, we live so close, we might as well just start getting together and saying hi. Hey, Benny. Top of the evening, morning to you, sir. So, hyaluronic acid, it helps hold in the moisture, it helps your skin. You'll find this brand on my Amazon storefront under Health and Beauty. Well, thanks, Carol. I appreciate that. I'm just feeling tired. My dog kept me up all night last night, up and down. I don't know what his problem was. He is thirsty one time, and he's tiny, and he's old, so, you know, his hips, he's got arthritis, can't jump and down, so he depends on Mom to do that for him, so he's up and down, up and down. Lord have mercy. So I didn't get a good night's sleep last night. Anywho, here we go. This is by the company Pure. It's hyaluronic acid powder. It is food grade. So you could actually add this to a liquid and ingest it. And internally, it also helps the skin. It helps your body. Our bodies need hyaluronic acid. But today we are going to make our own serum for the face. Okay, so what you need is, I'm using, Golden Retriever. You're welcome, Carol. Foreign, I'm not sure. You're asking how much the hyaluronic acid was? I don't remember off the top of my head. I apologize, but I'm not selling anything, so I'm showing you how to make it. Hi, Annette. Good evening. Thanks for joining. We're making hyaluronic acid. You can buy this stuff already made, guys. No, tonight's, well, I might talk about stuff I sell, but right now, I'm going to show you how to make it. 2-ounce spray bottle. I usually put it in you could put it in a clear glass, but I usually put this in a amber jar. So you need some either distilled water, you need your hyaluronic acid, and you need something to make it smell good if you want something. So you could look at different essential oils. So those are the only 3 ingredients you're going to need. An essential oil of your choice, distilled water, and you need the hyaluronic acid. And again, this is the, hi Linda, you made it in time. We're doing a DIY hyaluronic acid. Get your pen and paper, write it down. This is in my Amazon storefront. You don't necessarily have to get this one. You can get the one of your choice. I like this one. Also, if you go to Amazon, it also has great reviews on it. It is food grade, so therefore you could add this to a liquid, and it also helps internally. Also, our bodies need hyaluronic acid. It's in foods. It's good for gut health. Gut health affects your skin health, right? I've noticed that there's lip plumpers with it in it now. There's, you know, those, you know, the lip plumpers, you know, I've never used them. I don't know how they work, but I know you can use, like, if you didn't want to use that for a lip plumper and you were making your own chapstick or something, you could put like some chili essential oil. That'll plump the lips up real good too. Alright, so you need your liquid of distilled water, if that's what you choose, your hyaluronic acid, and your essential oils. What I'm using today, and you should use this at night. You really don't want to use hyaluronic acid during the day when you're out in the sun, because hyaluronic acid works best with vitamin C. And because I'm out of my vitamin C crystals, those of you that follow me, I made my own orange hydrosol a while back with my distiller when I was making orange essential oil. Hydrosol is a byproduct of making an essential oil. So I still have my hydrosol, so I'm going to use this for my liquid. But you can use distilled water if you would like. Alexa, turn it down. You could also use aloe vera juice. You could use an aloe vera gel if you wanted it a thicker consistency. You could use any type of hydrosol if you wanted to. So it's entirely up to you. So let's get started. Trusty little bowl here. Let's bring you guys down. And I hope I have a Ziploc baggie up here. Bet you I don't. So we're going to just cut this open here. We need 1/8 of a teaspoon. Of course, my teaspoons don't have 1/8 on them. So we're going to use 2. Ooh. I needed 2 of these. I would say I have 2 of them now. Plus some on my little towel here. Boy, that came out quick. If you buy it, be careful. It comes out quick. So it's just a powder consistency. And you need 2 ounces of fluid. And because I don't have a 2-ounce, look at all that on there. I'm going to put my little, I have a feeling I'm just going to make a mess. Again, this is my hydrosol. This is a 2-ounce bottle. Not filling it all the way up. Actually, I probably put too much in there. I'm going to fill it up halfway. And the reason that I'm only filling it up halfway is I'm taking half of this bottle and I'm going to add it into here to dissolve it. That way I know I don't have too much and I'm not wasting the hyaluronic acid. Alright, one moment here. I gotta get a stirrer. Something to stir it with. And if you see, it gets kind of clumpy. Gets gel-like, but that's normal. You just gotta keep on stirring and keep on stirring. Need like a little whisk. We're only going to a half because I already have a half of the bottle in here. My God, I'm making mess after mess today. And that's why they call it a serum, because this does, it's gel-like. Hi, Lady Moon. Unfortunately, I don't have a spoon up here. Well, this is the longest part right here when you're making this serum. We're doing a hyaluronic serum, a DIY. It's on my Amazon storefront. It's also food grade. It helps hold in moisture. It's good to be used with vitamin C. I think the problem is here is because I've stored my vitamin C hydrosol in the refrigerator and it's cold. But it keeps the moisture in your skin. It helps plump the skin, makes it look supple. You get the youthfulness in this skin also. We may be making more than 2 ounces since this hydrosol's cold. You see how clumpy that is? Alright, we're going to add a little bit more. I've got to put it in 2 bottles. I got to put it in 2 because we have another bottle here just in case. It does, doesn't it? It's a serum. But like I said, it's because that hydrosol is cold. I store this in my... Well, you would lose a lot of the benefits. So you'd want to use room temperature water, not cold water. But this will eventually warm up. And I'll continue to shake it in the bottle and it'll eventually dissolve out. It's just because it's cold. It's a lot better than it was. And it is going to be thicker than water because that's what hyaluronic, it's a serum. So it's thicker. It's just not water texture. I am like the mess maker today. My goodness. Whoops. The dog and the cat fighting. Do you see what I did? I spilled that all over the place. And I'm not even rushing, friends. Okay, I know. What is that called? Murphy's Law? When something goes wrong, everything goes wrong. We're going to try to make another recipe too. If you're not getting messy, that's right. You're not doing it right. All these need to go downstairs to be washed. I'm going to move you guys back a tad bit because we've got this little mess right here. Yeah, that's gel. That white consistency was the gel. It had gelled up. It feels gelatinous like. So I'm going to add some more water to this. And actually, I'm going to use regular distilled water. Today must not be the day for me to make things because what was I making earlier? And I made a mess too. And I usually don't make a mess. I'm usually pretty steady. Not today. All right, let me get this out of here. Set that there. Let's disinfect this area here. This is going downstairs to be washed. The shelf life on that is probably about 6 months because it doesn't have any additives to it at all. You want to keep it in your refrigerator. In a refrigerator, you want to keep it cold. So we're going to add let's get another towel. I actually made Pam hyaluronic acid. I took powdered hyaluronic acid. It's also food grade. You want to use lukewarm distilled water or lukewarm hyaluronic. No, excuse me. I'm still making a mess. Everything I touch, I'm making a mess. I used a hydrosol, but you can just use distilled water, but you want it to be room temperature. I made the mistake of using this, and I store this in my refrigerator, and so it kind of clumped up on me, but as it warms up and I shake it, it's going to get better. So we don't have it exactly full. I am going to take some room temperature water, and we're going to see how steady Angie can be on doing this. but it'll have about a 6 to 8 month shelf life. You want to use it at night. It's good for keeping your skin hydrated, supple. This usually goes with vitamin C, but I don't have the crystals. That's why I used the orange hydrosol that I made, because that was made out of fresh oranges. So you just shake it, shake it, shake it. And then it's thicker. It's not going to be a water texture. Wow, that came out in straight shots. It wasn't a mist. I squirted myself in the damn nose with that. It went right in my nose. Make sure you don't buy the squirt bottles I bought. If you want a mist, you can go to the dollar store and get a misting bottle. It's good for under the eyes. Keeps them nice and plump and hydrated. This helps reduce fine lines and wrinkles. It's great for the winter time because, I'm gonna be honest, you don't think that your face can hydrate. Excuse me. You don't think that your face can get dry with oil, but it can. So when you're doing your skincare, you would want to put this on first. You want this to sink into your skin, and it goes right in, honestly. It just goes, it's not greasy, it's not sticky, it just sinks right in. Keep it in your refrigerator. And I'd end up only having enough for one of those bottles, so that was pretty cool. Another thing that with winter coming up in your skin is making your own creams. Moisturizing creams. Again, oils are great, but when it's wintertime, it's best to end your whole night care routine with the moisturizer on top of, you've got your hyaluronic acid. You would put your oil on like I'm going to do. And then lastly, you would do, and I'm using the Monroe Effect. And it's a dark, it's made out of plant matter. I make this myself. See, it has the plant matter in it. I pull out all the medicinal properties out of the plants in an intermediate process. And then after that process is done, I then add them into an oil. So it has things like burdock root in it. It has andrographis, royal jelly. It has green tea. It has olive leaf in it. It's just absolutely wonderful for your skin. The oils, we have, the Plus has cacao oil from the rainforest. It has fig seed oil from Turkey. It has green coffee oil from South America. It also has your black seed oil in it, and the hemp oil, and all sorts of great oils for the skin. And I'm 57. And my videos, you can go see them. I used to have really bad wrinkles under my eyes. They're gone. Turned 57 in July. But I don't have any makeup on. I don't have any filter on. This eye always seems to be a little puffier right in this area. But it is what it is. I'm very happy with the skin oil that I make. And like I said, in the wintertime, I use the hyaluronic acid to hold the moisture in more. The Monroe Effect also has castor oil in it and emu oil in it, so it penetrates the skin, and that's why it's called the Monroe Effect, because by definition the Monroe Effect is a penetration into a surface, an explosion into a surface. And that's what this does. It penetrates. Oh, you're my bestest friend. Thank you. I don't think so, but thank you. I wish I wish I felt today, because today I'm very tired. I wish I felt 35. Do I have a PDF that lists how to make this? The hyaluronic acid, honey? I don't have a PDF. No, just this live right here. The hyaluronic acid, no, just this video. I don't have, not yet. I am making, I haven't decided if it's going to be an ebook or an actual book, but I'm halfway through writing it, and it will have all my recipes. It'll teach you how to do tinctures. It's going to basically be the herbs in my apothecary and herbs that I have used. Hyaluronic acid, real quick recap. Get this on Amazon. I'm making a mess. It's a powder. It's also food grade, but it's by Pure, and it's hyaluronic acid. You need 1/8 of a teaspoon of this with 2 ounces of either distilled water, or you can use a hydrosol. I today used my orange hydrosol that I made when I was making an orange essential oil, because the hydrosol is the byproduct of when you're making essential oil. So I used that, but you could use distilled water, add some vitamin C to it, the vitamin C flakes, crystals, because hyaluronic acid and vitamin C go very well together. It's very nourishing for the skin. It hydrates, it keeps the moisture in, and that's what we want in the wintertime. We want that hydration, because winter dries us out. Let's, you know, me too. I have a distiller also. I love it. Okay, so we're gonna make a cream. This is really easy. You can use, I've used this for years. Ginger Lily Butter Lotion. It's a base for a lotion. It's 100% natural. But you can get this. Use it as your base. And what I do, my Monroe effect. Oh yes, most definitely. Frankincense is great. There are other things that you could add to that for the bags under the eyes, mainly coffee bean essential oil, because it will help remove the water fluid under there. But coffee bean, it's caffeine, so that will help too. But yeah, castor oil is a penetration, so it'll go deeper. So anyway, foundation here of that. I'm going to take my Monroe effect, and this will be a Monroe effect. There's about 1.5 ounces in here. I'm going to take 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to take that whole dropper, and I'm going to mix that in. I gotta get a different, if I have any more, because that's something to stir it with. I'm running low. The Monroe effect is a face oil that I make. This one is my own personal, but this is what it looks like. I've got 2 of them. I've got the Monroe Effect, and I've got the Monroe Effect Plus. Let me turn you around. This is the Monroe Effect, and this is the Monroe Effect Plus. The difference between the two is the herbs that are used are the same. The process is the same. I go through an intermediate process first to pull out all the non-water soluble polysaccharides and the water soluble polysaccharides out of the plants. what's really going to help the skin. And those herbs in here have clinical studies that show they help boost collagen. They're good for the skin. Burdock, andrographis, guarana, sencha green tea, because you want the caffeine. Caffeine is good for the skin. Hi, Norma. How are you? Thanks for joining. Also, both of them have olive leaf in it. There was a study done in Japan showing that olive leaf actually could help repair UV damage done to the skin. It has royal jelly in it. Not to mention wonderful, wonderful oils. Multiple different oils, including black seed oil. It has castor oil and emu oil. Both of those together, you're going to get a good penetration into the skin. It's taking all those herbs, all the medicine from those herbs, and it's penetrating the skin. And that's why I called it the Monroe effect. Because if you Google the Monroe effect, it will tell you it's a penetration into a surface, an explosion into a surface. And that's what these do. They go deep into the surface. They take all that goodness from the herbs, and they're great for your skin. The difference between the two is, hey, mostly a name. The difference between the two is the fact that the Plus has more luxurious oils in it. It has, you know, oils from the rainforest, oils from Turkey, oils from South America, along with all the other oils like grapeseed oil, black seed oil, the castor, the emu. It's a powerhouse, man. It's great. So that's what the Monroe effects are. There's the original, there's a Plus. I am going to be coming out with another version that will not have essential oils in it. My daughter, one of my customers, they are sensitive to essential oils. But the oils that I put in these face oils are healing just by themselves. They can help tighten the skin, remove fine lines. They have the omegas in them and the fatty acids that our body needs and our skin needs. Oh, well, thank you. It's not flawless by any means, but thank you. So the oils themselves are wonderful for the skin. So I'm going to do another version of this minus the essential oils. And by the way, the Monroe effect, the original, has carrot seed essential oil and frankincense essential oil. The Plus has those essential oils in it, along with geranium essential oil, fennel seed essential oil, myrrh essential oil. I can't remember. Oh, it also has both of them have vitamin E. There's a lot of stuff in here. It's jam-packed of goodness. So, yeah, I mean, they're good. No, I don't have a filter. I'll tell you what well, I will put it on here in a minute. Anyway, y'all, I know I'm excited for you and my daughter to try it. I really am. And it's downstairs. I just got to strain it. It's gone through both processes. It's just the plants. I've got to add a couple oils to it and I'll be ready to go. Well, thanks, guys, but I think it's the lighting. I think I have looks like I have dark circles, but I really don't. I don't know. Anyway, I'm about halfway done with it. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. All right, so we're gonna finish the moisturizer. But I'm gonna kind of recap. We have some people that have just joined. So I've used this for years. In the wintertime, you need to think about adding a moisturizer. Well, you should. It's so good to make your own medicine. It really is. It's much cheaper. You know what's in it. And it's a good preventative. I am a strong advocate of using herbal medicine to keep your body healthy before things go wrong. But anyway, in the wintertime, our skin gets a lot drier. And so in your skincare routine, there's a few things that I like to change. One of them is to add a moisturizer, which I'm going to show you how to make. Another one is hyaluronic acid serum, which we already made. Some of you guys missed it, but I'll recap that here in just a moment. Well, thank you, Green Witch. I appreciate that. Not bad for a 57-year-old. I'll take it. You know, I don't wear makeup. I only wear eyeshadow. Don't dye my hair anymore. I try to remove all those nasty things. It wouldn't be strong enough, Pam. We would need, and I'm going to be sharing in my Zoom meetings on my website, a good moisturizer for dry feet and cracked heels. Yes. Well, thank you guys. I tried henna. It's just so messy. And that's why I don't. And it's just not worth the struggle. I finally decided I was going to embrace my grays. I've earned them. My mother died at 50. And I'm 57. And so I'm very proud. And I thank God so much that he allowed me to make it to 57, considering her and her two brothers, one was 51, she was 50, and another was 47 when they died. So I'm grateful, you know. You told your mother-in-law about soursop, and she had someone else tell her about it. Yes! It's amazing how when somebody else tells them, all of a sudden they believe it, right? I haven't tried it yet. Definitely not using poison anymore for color. No. Do you know it only takes 6 seconds for you to apply something onto your skin and it can reach your blood system? It goes into your blood. And if you think about that, everything that we breathe, our blood, everything that we eat has to hit our liver because it's cleaning it. And most people don't support their liver. Most people think about your liver as an afterthought when you start having the pains or you get the fatty liver or things like that. So that's why I said I'm a real advocate about preventative. Let's support our organs before we see the headaches. And, you know, you may not see those headaches until you're 70 or 80. And by God, how wonderful is that? She was very young. Her birthday was just passed, actually, or no, it's coming up. We're only, what, the 15th? 3 more days. Her 50th birthday was September 18th. My gosh, today's 15th. She turned 50 on September 18th, and she passed away on Christmas Day that same year. But she had a massive heart attack, but she was a diabetic, and diabetes is horrible. And, yeah. But anyways, let's talk about... So, I use Ginger Lily. This thing right here has lasted me a 1.5 years now. It's a butter lotion, okay? It's fragrance-free, 100% organic. That big gallon, that's a gallon, $19.99. It's on my Amazon storefront if you guys are interested. It's soothing. It's for sensitive skin. Hi, Lori. Thanks for joining. So you could make your own moisturizer tailored to how you want it, okay? You buy this, 100% natural, 20 bucks. You can make your own skincare. You're probably wondering, how can we do that? Make your own moisturizer. What I just did, I took the Monroe effect. You could take, as long as it would be an organic, no additives to it, you could take an oil base that you use, or you could just take essential oils with a little bit of olive oil. Even though it's a moisturizer, 100% natural, you still need an oil for those essential oils. Remember, essential oil always needs carrier oil whenever you're applying it to the skin. So you could add a little bit of olive oil to this with your carrier oils, but I'm adding the Monroe effect, okay? Oh, thank you. Thank you for the heart. Thank you for the heart. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes. Hold on. We're gonna do something later, but we'll get this done first. Hold on. But I need to take that down to do what I'm going to do in a little bit. All right, so I have my Ginger Lily brand moisturizing cream in here. I took the Monroe effect. I put 1 dropper in there already. We're going to put another. You can see, look at all that goodness from the plants in there. That's medicine for your skin, guys. It also has castor oil in it. That castor oil just went into this. All that goodness just went in there. We're just going to mix it up. It has those essential oils in it already. No, Anna Banana, it's this. This is what I use for lotion. It is called Ginger Lily Farms, fragrance free, 100% natural, no additives. I've had that thing for a year and a half. It's only $20. It's on my Amazon storefront. Seriously. It's good stuff. So now, guys, we have a Monroe Effect moisturizer. How easy was that? So in the wintertime, when your skin gets very dry, because oil sometimes cannot be enough, it can really get, your face can still get dried out. So let me show you what my winter skincare routine is, okay? Hold on. I guess I shouldn't have taken my hair down. Let's see. I was going to say, old the moisturizer. I'm like, what? What is she saying? Old the moisturizer. Yeah, I mean, buy that gallon for 19 bucks on Amazon. You can't go wrong, honestly. It's great. You can, the Blue Lotus, you can make a Blue Lotus oil. Once a Blue Lotus, and believe me, I'm going to make a Blue Lotus moisturizer. Hell yeah. Hi, Patricia. Most definitely. I mean, why not? You know, you could even make a mask for your hair. Everything in that lotion is fine for your hair. You could take the hair oil and make a mask if you wanted to. Charlie Chili Pepper, thank you. Yes, the Blue Lotus, yes. If you just wanted to do essential oils, let's say you just wanted a frankincense moisturizer. You could take olive oil and you could take frankincense essential oil and add them to that. Yes, the options are limitless. But that thing's lasted me a year and a half. I only use it really in the winter. In the summertime, when we would go to the boat a lot, we didn't go to the boat a lot. Would we go 2 weekends this year? I would use it for a moisturizer. I would also put sea buckthornberry in it, which is a natural SPF. So it was like a cream SPF that I would put on. You could use that and add sea buckthornberry as a natural tinted moisturizer, because sea buckthornberry has color to it. And it has a natural, yes, you could use it by itself. Yep. Sea buckthornberry has a natural 30, SPF 30 to it. And see here, the color, I got some on my thumb. But it'll blend in. It won't stay that color on your skin. but it could be a tinted moisturizer and an SPF. So you could use that with something like this. I would suggest getting your oils through Jade. There's a link in my bio. These are clinical grade oils. This is not where I get my luxury oils though, but Jade Bloom is a very good source for oils. And I am an affiliate, so the big bottle of lotion, Norma, yeah. This is for sensitive skin. It's called Ginger Lily. Soothing, fragrance-free. You definitely want to get the fragrance-free. Okay. You could add magnesium to it. Yep, you sure can, Linda. The sea buckthornberry? Yes, ma'am. Okay. But it's a natural SPF 30. You could use it as a tinted. You just rub it in. I've shown on lives before where you can put it on your skin. Okay. Let's move on here. So we've got the moisturizer made, okay? Sea buckthornberry is very good for people who have imperfections, acne, things like that. It's good for helping dark circles under your eyes also. Dark skin area patches, it's very good for that too. All right, let's talk about what a few of you guys missed earlier. We made our own hyaluronic acid. So hyaluronic acid is very good for your skin. It can plump the skin. It can help with wrinkles, fine lines. It locks the moisture into your skin. And I've already put it on my skin already. But I wanted to show you guys how I made it. So it's on my Amazon storefront. I can't remember the amount of it, but this is Pure Hyaluronic, the company's called Pure Hyaluronic Acid. This is food grade. You can also ingest this because our bodies need hyaluronic acid. The word acid, don't let it scare you. It can help shrink the pores. Yes, ma'am. Would we be able to get ginger lily and sea buckthorn in the UK? I don't know. I've never looked for availability in the UK. No, I have never looked for it. I hope you can though, because it's something you really would be nice. So, hyaluronic acid makes skin supple, wrinkles, fine lines, helps shrink the pores, holds in the hydration, the moisture. That's why I'm saying it's good for wintertime. You also normally use it with the vitamin C. The two are normally mixed together. Unfortunately, I don't have my vitamin C crystals, but just like the magnesium flakes, they have vitamin C crystals that you can also drink, or you can use them topically for your face. I don't have any of those, so today I used my orange hydrosol. You remember when I made the orange essential oil and I had all the oranges in my still and we got the orange hydrosol? Well, this has been in my refrigerator and I use this for my vitamin C instead of the orange vitamin C crystals. Now, you could use distilled water and dissolve your orange vitamin C crystals. You could just use plain distilled water if you wanted to. You don't have to have vitamin C. but you're getting the most powerhouse for your skin if you do use vitamin C. I don't know. I usually get mine through bulk supplements, I think it's called. You can get them on Amazon. It's a white bag with a little orange guy on it, you know. I'll have to see. I'll put it in my, when I get off here, I'll put it in my link tree if you want to, but you could look. I get it on Amazon, my crystals. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, they have orange. They have vitamin C, not the orange, the vitamin C. Okay. So, you just need a few ingredients, friends, to make your own hyaluronic serum. You need your hyaluronic. Good. You need your hyaluronic acid. Again, ingestible. You could even make it a drink, but we're going to use it for skincare. You need your distilled water, your vitamin C crystals, plain distilled water, or hydrosol. You could even use a rose hydrosol if you wanted to. So this is your recipe. You do it the way you want it. But these are the basics. So you go ahead, this is a powder, so make sure that the liquid that you are adding is not cold. I made that mistake tonight. This had been in the refrigerator, and cold water with the hyaluronic powder does not like to mix very well. I don't know if you can still know. They've dissolved. They've warmed up. But it becomes a gel-like substance. Not really gel. Well, maybe it is gelled now. It did gel. Anyway, hold on. Where do I get my bottles and jars? Amazon or the bottle company. It does squirt out through here, but I don't know if you can. It looks like that snail mucin. It's a serum. But when you put it on, the bottle company or Amazon is usually where I get mine. And I'm going to be honest, if you go straight through the bottle company, you're going to pay probably half the amount of money than you will pay on Amazon. I go straight through them. They're much cheaper going direct. They sell on Amazon, but they cost more. So it's a very thick texture. When I say thick, it's kind of gel, like the mucilage. You want to keep it in the refrigerator. So this is a 2-ounce bottle. You need 2 ounces of liquid, either the water, whatever you need. 1/8 of a teaspoon, 1/8 of a teaspoon of the hyaluronic acid powder. That's probably true, like for TikTok, because they get their fees and all that. Yep. So here's the recipe. 2-ounce bottle. This is what this is. You need 2 ounces of liquid, distilled water, hydrosol. You need 1/8 of a teaspoon of your powdered hyaluronic acid. If you have your orange crystals, your vitamin C crystals, you would dissolve it in that 2 ounces of water, and you mix it and you put it in your bottle. And this is not a spray bottle like misting. It shoots it out. Watch out, I shot myself in the nose. It's like a straight shot. I would prefer a misting bottle, but I don't have one. But again, it can go everywhere on your body. It's hydrating. So after you clean your face, you would want to put on your hyaluronic acid, okay? It's going to hold that moisture in, all right? Then you would take your oil of choice, mine's a Monroe Plus, and then did I put it on yet? I think I did. I'm just packing my face full of stuff tonight. Then you put this on, okay? Now you want to lock that in with your moisturizer because it's wintertime. You don't have to do this every night. You can alternate one night putting the oil, one night putting your lotion on. It's entirely up to you. You could use one in the morning, one in the night. But the hyaluronic acid, you only use at night because you're going to have vitamin C in it. You don't want to be out in the sun with vitamin C on your skin. This hyaluronic acid is a nighttime thing. So then you just put your lotion on. And this could be full body, however you want it. It soaks in, it feels good, it's not greasy at all. And you can make your own lotion out of anything you want, because you're using that Ginger Lily brand. And it's 100% natural skincare, friends. No additives, no nothing, no hormone disruptors, no chemicals, just 100%. It does feel good. It really does. Now, I do have a problem. Sometimes I'm going to turn this around. I can't stand that mirror effect. I sometimes do have a problem when I'm using the hyaluronic acid and then I put the oil on my face. I know a lot of people say to do that, but sometimes I feel, you ever felt something, they call it pilling, P-I-L-L, pilling, to where you might be rubbing it and all of a sudden you feel like you've got these little things on your face, like it's, you know, getting gritty, but not really gritty. Feel those little pills. Sometimes I will feel that. That's why I do try to alternate. One night I might use the lotion. Another night I might do, yeah, you know what I'm saying. No, not exfoliating. It's pilling up. It's the only way to describe it. But that's why all three of them, for my skin, I don't like it. That's why all you do one or the other. Yeah, it rolls up. Yeah, I guess that's the only way. Gritty, yeah. Yeah, but it's not like gritty to the point that it's grit. But you just feel that, you know, like you need to go wash your face or something. Yeah. So that's why I do try to alternate between the oil and the moisturizer. And the benefits of the hyaluronic acid, it holds the moisture in, it plumps the skin, it helps reduce pores, it helps reduce fine lines and wrinkles. You can make it yourself, just like we did here today on this live. You can also add, and they usually suggest adding a vitamin C to it, because that also helps get that vitamin immune health. This is skin health for your skin. Yeah, but it's all skin what I'm doing. Yeah. But we've got tons of stuff back here for immune boosting. I have my own business. There's all sorts of things. We got skincare, tinctures, all sorts of things I make myself. I am an herbalist. My certificate through Cornell University, my BA with agricultural, minor horticulture, mentored with a veterinarian who was an herbalist, went on to be a naturopath. Learned a lot from him. Yes. Yes, it will. So will my oil I make. I make a very good oil. It's on my TikTok shop. It's called the Monroe Effect. I have videos out there on my page back in February. And I had deep-seated wrinkles. I'm 57. And I made my Monroe Effect. And I have no filter on. I don't wear any makeup. But my wrinkles have gone. The fine lines on my eyes. I was born in 1966. I'm 57. Just had a birthday. And in 3 months, my fine lines and those wrinkles dissipated. Now, I am struggling with my wrinkles up here because I always talk like this, like I'm scared or something. I gotta crinkle my forehead. I don't know why I do that. I see myself in this camera and I want to stop raising your eyebrows is what I'm telling myself in my head. Because I gotta, and I don't know why. I guess I'm like, jeez. It's, if you go to my page up here, there's going to be that little shopping basket, and it's there. You can buy it on TikTok. You get free shipping. If you have any coupons, you can get coupons. There's the original, the Monroe Effect. Let me turn this around. And there's people in here that use it. If you guys got any want to ask people who use it, ask your questions. We have the original Monroe Effect, and then we have the Plus. The Plus has more luxurious oils from let's see, Turkey, the rainforest, South America. It also has your standard black seed and your almond oil and your grapeseed oil, jojoba oil, etc., vitamin E oil. But no, Greenwich, and I love Marilyn Monroe. I've got pictures of her in here. But no, if you Google the Monroe Effect, the Monroe Effect means a penetration into a surface, an explosion into a surface. Both of these oils have castor oil in them and emu oil, along with a bunch of wonderful herbs that I put through a two-step process to pull out the polysaccharides, the non-water soluble polysaccharides and the water-soluble polysaccharides. And then I move on to the second step where I blend them with an oil. So that emu oil, that castor oil is taking all those herbs. It's taking all the benefits from those oils that I had mentioned, and it's penetrating. And that's why I called it the Monroe Effect, because the Monroe Effect by definition means a penetration into a surface. And that's what these do. It takes all those herbs, including royal jelly that they feed the queen bee before she comes out of her larvae state. I mean, it's chock full with a lot of good stuff. And like I said, I started using it in February, and within 3 months, it's like, my God, my wrinkles have gone. And it's consistency, though. It's not going to work if you aren't consistent. You know what I mean? You can't use it once a week. I use it day and night. And, you know, we put it in a cream, so now I'm going to have the benefit of a lotion. I make a toner out of it with distilled water and put that in there, and I spritz it on my face whenever I can. So it's consistency, getting those herbs, getting those oils into your skin. And it's hard. You know, I have my weeks where I fall off track. I don't do my little facial massages and things like that. But every night I put it on my face. Every morning I put it on my face. I might not put the moisturizer, might not use the toner, but I'm slapping it on there. Slapping it on there. Anyway. So yeah, you guys, you learned something new today, huh? We got a 2-for-1. The Monroe Plus has more luxurious oils in it. It has oils in it from cacao oil from the rainforest. And all these are very beneficial, help with fine lines and wrinkles. It has fig seed oil from Turkey. And these, I actually get them from those countries. I don't buy any of my oils on Amazon. They are all unrefined. cold pressed, sustainably harvested. It also has green coffee oil in it, which is wonderful for the caffeine. Green coffee oil is wonderful for your skin by itself. And then it also has additional essential oils, where the regular Monroe, the original, has carrot seed oil, which is good for your face, and it has frankincense, which is wonderful for your face. But the plus, I stepped it up and added additional. I put the geranium, I put the fennel seed in there, I put the myrrh essential oil. You have 2 oils that were given to the baby Jesus. I mean, wow, you know what I mean? Those are really good for your skin. And it's just a wonderful, wonderful. It does not make your skin oily. It won't clog your pores. There's nothing in there that with the oils that would clog your pores or cause any type of breakouts. I know myself, I can't use coconut oil. It'll break me out in a minute, because it's the molecular structure of coconut oil is too big for the skin pores, and you will see that. Another thing to help with your skin, use an oil wash. Don't use soap on your face. African black soap is a very good option for face health, but honestly, any other soap, even the donkey soap, or a camel soap, I wouldn't use soap on my face. I haven't used soap on my face since I was in my mid-30s, and I'm 57. I believe so. Let me refresh my memory. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, it has avocado in there. Well, dang, you use coconut oil. I'm not saying it's not bad for you. I'm just saying my personal experience with coconut oil is it's not good for my skin. And everybody's different. Charcoal soap is good. You guys got to make sure what additives in there, but it is very good. But the reason I'm suggesting, and I'm not saying never use a soap, I don't, but follow me down this path. You try to mix oil and water together. They don't mix, right? So let's think about your pores. Your pores have oil in them, right? Sebum is in there. There's oil. So when you are using water and soap, is it really getting in those pores? No. Because the oil inside your pores is pushing that, it's repelling that water. Those are the only 2 oils I have right now, but I will have a Blue Lotus oil that does not have any avocado oil in it. And Blue Lotus is the chef's kiss when it comes to face health. It's an Egyptian Blue Lotus. It's not even for sale yet. It is a bluish color, but it's a Egyptian rejuvenation. It is made out of the actual, I'm all blurry now. It is made out of the actual absolute. It takes 2,000 pounds of Blue Lotus flower to make 2 ounces of essential oil, and I use the real essential oil in it. It's wonderful. And I'm also going to have a Blue Lotus tincture that will be ready very soon. This smells, I can't open this one. Do I have an open one over here? It smells marvelous. It's just marvelous. It's soft but yet perfumey. It's very good for Cleopatra adorned the blue lotus on all of her robes. The goddess Isis, it's on all the hieroglyphics. They considered the blue lotus, the Egyptians, to be life, rejuvenation. Next month, beginning of next month, it'll be out on my website. And that's where it will first be. It won't be on TikTok for a while. I always keep things on my website first. But yeah, this just has sweet almond oil, and this does have kukui oil in it, castor oil. I can't really see this. I'm wondering if Song made a mistake in it. I didn't read. Oh, no, he didn't. He did right. It has kakei, kukui, castor, and emu, along with the blue lotus. Yes, you can get this from me starting in February. February? Holy shit. We just bypassed Christmas and everything. Starting in October next month. It'll be on the website. Yes. And I just can't even, it's wonderful. It smells absolutely. I use it in my magnesium spray because I just love the smell of blue lotus is, oh my God. Yeah, and I had to make a big bottle because my sister was coming in here swiping my mag because she loves the smell of it too. And I'm a perfume buff. I spray it on my clothes. I don't spray it on my skin. But, oh my God, I love Blue Lotus. It's... So I'm excited for you guys to try it. And then, like I said, I have the tincture that's going to be coming out also. So we did learn a few good things, guys, today. We've got the hyaluronic acid. That's wonderful for your face. And it's a big thing right now, the hyaluronic acid. They even have lip plumpers out there with it in there and all the good things. But you can make it yourself. You can make your own lotion using whatever oils you would like, essential oils. You could just add the Monroe Effect oils in here if you would like. That's what I did. And you're getting everything. Your line of skincare you make yourself is 100% natural. You can do it. And also, one thing I want to mention, in my face oils, I only use clinical and pharmaceutical grade essential oils. I do not use therapeutic oils. The oils, essential oils that I use, have been approved to be used in clinical trials. They've been approved to be used in lab testing. And you can actually get those in my link tree. And there's a place where you can go and get those oils. Now, for when I'm making like the inhalers and things like that, I will use Gurananda brand. I do like Gurananda. They're farm to bottle, but they're not a clinical grade, so I don't use those in my skincare. Hi, Sweet Pea. How you doing, friend? Are you feeling a little bit more at ease and relaxed? I haven't actually figured that one out. It's a very expensive oil. You got oils from Africa, from the rainforest, and you got my cost for that. It's not cheap. It's not cheap. It's not cheap. No, not at all. So, you're welcome. I'm glad you feel a little bit more at ease. At least you have a game plan. You know what I mean? Having them home and everything, got a game plan. You're empowered. you do get what you pay for. And I have tested different Blue Lotus oils. Where's the one that I have? Do I still have it? Bear with me here, friends. Here it is. I get this Blue Lotus oil from an independent seller on Etsy. And Blue Lotus essential oil. Now, don't get me wrong. It smells good. It does smell good. But when you compare it to the real Blue Lotus coming from overseas, oh my God. This doesn't even compare. And like I said, you do have to pay the price. I mean, I do. I mean, it's not cheap. And, you know, a bottle, half of this bottle right here, $80. And this is a 1 ounce bottle, half ounce. Let me look. This is a 1 ounce bottle. Yeah, so this is a half ounce bottle. So half of a half. It can be very expensive. But my God, it smells so good. I understand why they say it's a very meditating, and of course I'm not gonna, I buy a lot from my supplier, so I do get a discount. I'm not gonna, it's not gonna be no $85 for a bottle or nothing like that. I use the real stuff. I do. I try not to, I don't scrimp. Not when it comes to health and skin. If I like something, and if I'm going to buy it, I want the real thing. You know what I'm saying? And Janet, this Blue Lotus is just, I understand why. I just understand why. I don't even have, there's not even ending to that sentence. I just know why. It's as precious of a flower and an oil that it is, because it absolutely smells delectable. And anyone who's ordering anything as of today, they're getting little samples. So anybody who ordered earlier this week, I'm sorry. I promise I'll get you one in your next order. But we have the samples of the Blue Lotus that are going out in these tiny, tiny, tiny. Aren't they so cute? But I did send out samples in today's orders, and moving forward until the end of the month, we'll do that. So, good stuff. Anybody have any questions for you? Running and stumbling. You crack me up. Do you guys have any questions? I'm glad you're all excited about the Blue Lotus. It's marvelous. I would say it's going to be the same price point as the Plus, honestly. So we're probably looking at about $40 for a bottle. But it's going to be worth it. A little bit will go a long way. Kukui oil is marvelous for the skin. Kake oil, I use that in the Plus. Anybody who uses Monroe Plus, you've experienced the Kake oil. It's just wonderful oil. It truly is. So, good stuff. All right, friends, I do believe I'm going to hop off of here, guys. If you guys have any questions or anything. I do have some that help. I have one in particular. It's in the shop, the TikTok shop. It's called Relax and Chill. It has a plethora of really good herbs that help with anxiety. I don't call them anxiety attacks. I call them panic attacks because they have started having them when I was 32 and they have debilitated me. They have made me miss out on a lot of things because of the stress and the panic that comes with it. But it has a lot of good herbs in it, a lot of good adaptogens, and it also has things like California poppy in there and kava kava. Dr. Jekyll and Ms. Hyde is not an oil. It's a tincture for perimenopausal, menopausal, and postmenopausal women. It helps with hot flashes, night sweats, moodiness, overall energy. It has wonderful, wonderful herbs in there for those issues. It helps strengthen the uterus. White peonias in there, and along with your black cohosh, your shatavari, you know, the regular herbs that support. Oh wow, yes, it is time for you to go bed. Well, thanks for joining. Sweet dreams. Say hi to the Sandman. So Dr. Jekyll and Ms. Hyde is very good for that. For women who are not in perimenopause but have problems with infertility or PCOS, anything like that, bad menstrual cramps. I have one that's not in my TikTok, but it's on my website that Anna Banana is posting for me. Thank you, dear. It's called Femme Vitality. And we were talking about something else. Stress. So Relax and Chill is great for stress, panic. And as far as chronic inflammation, I have a really good turmeric that I capture the pepperine right when it's activated. And it also has fenugreek. So you have two actives in there that can help transport that turmeric into the cells. And it's great. I have no idea what that is. You hear a whole nother live. Did you flip up and back? Sometimes you carry a voice with it. I'll do that by mistake sometimes. All right, friends, I am going to hop off here. I've been on here for an hour and a half. And I'm not sure what that is, hon. Is it something with the spine, I am assuming? I don't know enough about it to advise you. I would have to research it and then figure out what herbs would be the best for the various symptoms of it. But I just can't really say off the top of my head. I'm sorry. I can tell you things to research. I can't tell you what to take. I'm not a doctor. I don't know your medical history. There's a lot of things that go into herbalism. You know, people say, well, how much do I take? And it's kind of like on, you know, our bottles, you know, like the Mushroom 5. I can give you a generalization, but you do need to eventually tailor it to your needs because, you know, a man who's 275 is going to take something different than a woman who's 120, you know, so we put a generalization on there, and it always can be adjusted. Also with medicine and things like that. But if you would like to follow me, I can follow you, and that way you did follow me. So I just followed you. You can message me as a reminder for me to research that. It might take me a little bit of time. This is just my passion. I do this just because I love doing it. It's not my full-time job. I actually have a full-time job. So this is something that I love doing, and I love teaching you guys how to do things. And I do sell things. I'm not gonna lie, I sell it. But I also tell you guys how to make it. And if you want to try the recipe out by buying one of my tinctures before you invest in the herbs, you invest your time, because everybody's time is valuable. One person's time isn't more important or more valuable than anybody else's. Some people are just busy and they don't have time to do it. They have kids, they've got to work, they've got this, they've got that. I get it. So that's what I'm here for. I can make it. You guys can buy it. If it works for you, you now know how to make it yourself, and you know you're buying something and you know you're making something that works for you. Because what works for one person may not work for another person. It's kind of like some people, you know, are on one blood pressure medicine and it doesn't work, so they give you a different blood pressure medicine. Herbs are the same way. Magnesium spray may not work for one person, but it does marvelous for another. So, well, thank you guys. I love you too. And I'm glad you guys enjoyed the live. Please do me a favor, those of you who have purchased the products and you have had a good experience with them, please do a review on my website, on TikTok if you would. And don't forget, we're going to be having free herbal classes through my website on Zooms. You must subscribe. There's no charge to subscribe. There's no charge for the classes right now. If I see a good, you know, and it starts becoming more and more, there may be a point in time where we're doing like a $6 a month thing or something, but I would give you guys stuff along with that. Like we might do an herb of the month, and we might be doing these things. And I'll show you how to make the medicine out of those subscribed or paid individuals. Or, you know, things like that. I don't know. I'm still tossing so many things around in my head. But we will be doing Zooms. I'll teach you guys how to do those things. We have kid-friendly things coming up. We're going to make like a fever reducer. We're going to do a cough syrup for children. We're going to do the Amish drawing salve. We're going to be making our own deodorant. All sorts of things. So, preparing for, we're going to do a sore throat spray that's kid-friendly. So we're going to do all sorts of things. I'm going to teach you how to make those. You must be subscribed to the website, because the only way you're going to get that information to attend the Zoom is through the email I send out every month. And it will also include a list of ingredients that you would need if you would want to make that with me on the Zoom. I live near the Amish. Yep, I live in Ohio. I'm not far from Amish country at all. I'm surrounded by them. But anyway, friends, thank you so much for all of your encouragement, your support. Share, like my videos, comment. It'd be kind of cool to get the algorithm going. So I got a little bit more visibility on the stuff. Even though if I stay small, you guys got me to yourselves, right? That's why you guys don't share my videos. You want to keep me all to yourselves. I'm teasing so much, guys. I'm teasing. But I have sat too long. I don't know if I ever told you guys. I have scoliosis. So there are times, and especially as the weather starts changing too, I notice it starts hurting me a little bit more. But yeah. That's what it is, wasn't it? I knew it. I knew it. But, so yeah, it does get a little painful, and especially if I sit for long periods of time. So as it starts getting colder, you may see me starting to stand up, like right in the live. It's just I got to get myself comfortable. I don't take anything for pain. I try to just move and, you know, keep moving. Need a T10 to pelvis infusion. I don't want to do any of that. I want to, not yet. Maybe one day I'll have to, but we're going to put all that stuff off till like I'm 90. I hope. Keep moving. That's it. That's right. That's why I said you might see me starting to stand up a little bit more. I have a sit-stand desk at work, and that's what I do, you know, up and down, because it hurt, you know, there are times when it hurts to stand too long, times it hurts to sit too long, so, you know. Okay, friends, I'm babbling. You guys don't want to hear about my woes. We all got them, right? You guys have a wonderful evening. Much love. Thank you, Norma. You do bring sunshine to my life. Thank you. You're always so sweet to me. You really are. You guys have a wonderful day. Thank you, my moderator, Anna Banana. She's a good friend. She helps me a lot. You guys are wonderful. Thank you. As I do to my grandkids. You guys stay well. Thank you. You too. Night-night.